with a question from Sarah.
Hey, Bogey. Just clinching a top 6 spot. Just what is your feeling like right now?
I mean, I feel proud for this team, man, really, and happy, of course. Another achievement for everybody's career, you know. It's a huge thing. That's why we got here, you know. That's why we came here, and but it's nothing over yet, you know. We want to secure the higher seed as we can.
What does it say about this team's turnaround? You know, starting the season 14-20 and now getting to this point.
I mean, we're really working hard for it, honestly, all the time, you know, since day one. Even when it wasn't like we were wanted to be, you know, and it wasn't the way we really was imagining it to be. But I'm happy that we are in this position that we can control our destiny. So really proud about it.
Chris Kirschner.
When you were with Sacramento and watching this team from afar, what did you feel like this team was missing in order to take that next step and get to a point where you guys are tonight and clinching a playoff spot?
Yeah, obviously, everyone knows this team went through the rebuilding process. First year, I think the second year they didn't want to go through it, but with injuries and schedule at the beginning, you know, and a couple losses at the beginning, they rebuilt it another year. But this year, you know, with the roster we have, with the players we brought here, every single player, you know, and the talent they already had here with the young guys, I think everyone did a pretty good job on it. You know, the team stuff they're working around the Hawks. Obviously, they did an amazing job.
When you were going through free agency this past offseason, when you did end up signing here, did you feel like this team had enough talent to, you know, get to this point where you are in the playoffs now?
When I was talking with them, I asked them just one question: Are we going to win? Like, are we going to fight for wins? You know, and is that our goal? And they say, yeah, that's why we need you. And they know my play style, and I'm always about that. So that's why they pay all of us, not just me, to be here. So that's it, simple as that. And I believe them.
Jamila.
Hey, Bogey, congrats on the win and congrats on the playoff berth. So when I asked a few of your more seasoned teammates about their personal goals, aside from the playoffs, a few of them mentioned consistency. I don't know if that was one of your goals. I think you mentioned it as well at one point. But do you feel like you've reached that level of consistency? I know there's still some games left. And also, do you have any other personal goals that you want to see fulfilled throughout the rest of the season and the playoffs?
Yeah, everyone should have the personal goals. You know, that's important for in each other's careers. You know, and that's what motivates you. You know, you need to find that motivation. So the day I came here, you know, I just wanted to be better, you know, than I was in Sacramento, and I feel like I was working very hard every single time. You know, I have a chance, and I used every opportunity I had. You know, yeah, but I don't want to talk like something is over right now. Yeah, still a lot of work to do. I'm happy about that chemistry rebuilding that gives us that consistency.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Kevin Chenard.
After the win tonight, Coach said that, you know, the win showed that as a team you believe. What does it take for a team to believe in itself?
It takes everything, man. You know, I feel like it starts with that work and dedication, and when you know you put everything in it, you know, and Coach like to say, "Don't f with the game," and so we learned that quote pretty well. So yeah, when you don't do it, I feel like the game respects you back, and you earn respect and that little bit of luck. And in this league, in this game, you need that little bit of luck. And I feel like to get lucky, you need to deserve that. There is a reason why some guys are lucky and some guys are not.
Christos.
Hey, Bogi, congratulations on the win and the playoff berth as well. I would
Thank
like
you.
to ask you, what is the most special part of that team from your perspective?
That we have a lot of players they didn't make the playoffs here, and it's going to be a amazing experience, and I'm sure we are not going to go out there and just experience the moment. We're going to compete.
And about the playoffs, what is what is your potential? What is your ceiling as a team?
I feel like we don't even know yet, and like we are pretty confident that we can play against everybody and we can match up against everybody, and we stick to our backyard, and we're gonna work on our game.
Alexander.
Bogdane, čestitam na večerašnjoj izvanrednoj pobedi, važnoj pobedi, tvojih 20 poena i ulazak u play-off. Kako se osjećaš, kako se razmišlja posle utakmice?
Dobro je da smo pobedili i eto, obezbedili smo top 6 ove godine i izuzetno stvarno sam srećan zbog toga.
Što kažeš na to što si u timu koji pobeđuje, vjerujem da to čini srećnim, a nešto drugo, imali vesti i planova za reprezentaciju, turnir krajem juna, da li si u komunikaciji sa tim i da li je uopšte sad moguće razmišljati o tome, obzirom da play-off još nije ni počeo?
Pa, što se tiče ovoga svega ovde, ja sam stvarno fokusiran, ja stalno tako razmišljam, kad dođe vreme za reprezentaciju, ja ću da pričam o tome i sad ne znam kako će da bude ove godine. Ove godine je stvarno taj raspored čudan i čini mi se da će NBA da se vrati u normalu sledeće godine i to se još uvek ne zna, ali dosta je naporna bila ova sezona. Vidjet ćemo dokle ćemo da dogovorimo u play-offu, pa ćemo onda da vidimo. Ali da, u kontaktu smo svi saigrači, Igor i Danilo i tako. Svi se tu čujemo između sebe i svi pratimo jedne druge.
Kako ocenjuješ Atlantu razliku odnosno na ranije timove i da li je jednostavno najvažnije što ti je trener dao otvoreno šansu i koja je tvoja poruka za navijače u Srbiji i svuda?
Pa da, mislim da sam se dobro pronašao ovde i mislim da je trener isto mi pomogao dosta u toj pronalaženju uloge u ekipi i ono što on želi, želim i ja, da pobeđujemo svaku utakmicu, da igramo na pravi način i onako, našli smo neki zajednički jezik, on je bio isto bivši igrač i zna onako kako je to i kad si šuter i da treba da dotakneš loptu par puta i da treba da uđeš u ritam i tako. Tako da dosta se razume u to i sigurno da je pomogao i meni, a i ostalima ovde u ekipi da pronađemo taj neki pobednički mentalitet.
Što očekuješ od play-offa? Da li to donosi neki stres ili baš donosi neki adrenalin i neku želju za pobedom i akcijom?
Pa za nas, ja mislim, adrenalin najviše i neko novo iskustvo i nekako to je ono za šta radiš. Imamo tu dosta igrača koji su igrali, sigurno da će nam oni pomoći, ali to su onako što se kaže ovde next level games.
Just one more. Kako je Atlanta za život, ako što ima vremena da se i vidi grad, obzirom na gust raspored?
Odličan je, kad dođeš pokazat ću ti.
Vaši, hvala. Thank you.
3 more for you, Bogey. We'll go back to Sarah.
Hey, Bogey. Just how exciting is it for you to think of getting to play on that bigger stage and for you guys getting to showcase what you can do on that bigger stage in the playoffs?
I feel like, we as a team, we deserve more credit, and
a lot of points in there in the beginning.
That's what, everyone in the league think about their teams, so it's normal. But I think we deserve it more as well. And
Time for Toyota. Let's go
we are
places.
really, like,
Bogdanović played
tough,
such great defense, but made
tough
4
team.
3-pointers. Contributed
We
on
are.
Sorry, I don't know
worry,
what's
don't worry.
happening.
That was me. I'm sorry.
Don't
Oh,
worry.
so you said a lot of
Don't worry.
teams. You said a lot of teams.
Yeah, they
Probably
think they
themselves.
deserve. Yeah, but yeah, I think the way we played, the way we competed, after All-Star especially, you know, that's the way we want to continue to play.
I had one more for you, which is just obviously in the first half, the fourth quarter was a big problem for you guys. In the second half, it's obviously been the exact opposite, and it continues to be. Just, I guess, what has been the biggest key to that, and how important has that been as far as a factor leading to you guys now being in the position you are in?
It's really tough, you know, and this game against Washington looked like the playoffs. You know, that's the team. They played the playoff basketball, and they adjusted to the first game, and they changed their defense to the second game. So we had a little bit of experience with it, you know, and that's good for us. Yeah, but you know, when you have that goal at the end to win the game, you just want to do it no matter what, you know, just to win the game. And as long as we are all on the same page and we believing in it, you know, we can make the job easier for each other.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We'll go to Chris and then finish with Jonathan.
Okay.
How would you describe your journey over these past few seasons, going from Sacramento, a team that didn't go in the playoffs, to now being in the playoffs for the first time? And what would you say was the toughest part over these past few seasons for you?
My toughest part was the first year in SEC when I feel like we were, you know, giving up at the beginning of the year, you know, and I was coming from the championship team in EuroLeague, and I was pretty motivated, you know, and I was scared for myself that I lost that, like, competitiveness in myself, because the wins was driving me all the time. You know, my career was, I played in Partizan, winning team. They were all about wins. The Fenerbahce I played, they were all about the wins, winning the high level games, winning the whole thing. And coming to SEC first year, not even know what is a team goal for that year, you know. And that was the hardest challenge for me, you know, getting in. I was still working on my game, but you know, the thing you work on, you cannot use the game in a game, and they don't, you know, it's not as valued as it now, let's say, you know, or the last couple of years in SEC. That was the toughest challenge for me. And every other year after that, you know, I could see what I should do it better, you know. One goal of the season, this season, I had to stay healthy the whole year. I didn't make it, but hopefully next year, you know, I'm trying.
I think that static is Jonathan Simmons. So if you have a question, feel free.
Yes. Bogey, congratulations on the win, and congratulations on getting to the playoffs for the first time.
Thank you.
It seems like the theme for all of what I've heard in these press conferences has been two things. Number one, tell me a little bit of how you guys were able to develop the chemistry, considering that you had so many new guys coming to this team, number one. And number two, how much is the thought that the rest of the league doesn't respect this team drive you guys as you move into the playoffs?
I'm going to answer you on the second one. What I learned in this league, you have to prove it, that you are that team every night, every game, every time. So that's the toughest challenge for every single team, and that's why, you know, a lot of teams don't get enough credits. And I honestly believe we don't have enough credits the way we play after All-Star, but it's okay. We still have to prove it, you know. If we go out there and we play terrible basketball in the playoffs, no one will care about us. I know that. So we have to look at ourselves and, you know, continue to play the way we want. you know, if you want the bigger credit, you know, we have to play better than now. We have to play better. You know, we have to find ways. That's has to be like that. And the first question, what was the first question? I forgot.
It was how were you guys able to build such
Yeah.
a great team chemistry with so many new
Yeah.
guys coming to this team?
You know, we were all the way back to the wall before the All-Star with that record we had. I don't even remember what was the record, but I know it was pretty bad. And, you know, you come to that point, and I was hurt at that time, you know, and I could easily sit a couple more games, but I decided to, you know, I feel like if I don't come back early, you know, maybe the season going to shift different way. And that's a lot of times I know that happens with a lot of players. They sign a new deal, go in another team, and that team wants to make the playoffs, and they have a certain goals, and they don't make it next year, you know, they change everything. So I feel like the players, this group, the competitiveness we have in the locker room, we all step it up, you know, and we all we are competitors, you know, and we were like, okay, we are here for wins, you know, let's figure it out and let's just play out there and let's have fun. That was the point we changed the season.
Thank you, Buggy. That